Originally that was my way for introducing different university people and showing. That's my normal way, picture name. I had more about, you see, like this one, learn more about. I had this one, but I could put like here more, or you can link it more. So I do see my ways over here. They probably knew about it. Most likely they knew, because this is just my brain over there. That's my education. That's how it looks. You see, about academics, departments. You know, that's all the same. In any place you go, you will see pretty much the same picture. Yeah, it's a little bit changed here and there, but pretty much the same. Let's take a look at Stanford University. Stanford University, okay. Now what do you see? Okay, that's basically about, okay, let me see. Okay, this one, information. Yeah, helpful information. I had helpful information. That would be helpful information. Administration. About, let me see, about. Yeah, you say about university. Basically, I always put about university, history, leadership, and I had this one, extra stuff. If you want to learn more extra. Now you have academics, which is normal. It's what I had. Okay, undergraduate programs. Okay, undergraduate programs. Say, let's say home. Okay. Okay, there are 7 schools. So you have different schools. That's what they offer. Different schools. Suppose engineering. Again, big pictures here and there. Then you see program. Okay, student programs. It will tell you about the program. Somewhere here they put or there, but the same thing. Departments. Suppose engineering. Okay, the same. Okay, now let me see. This one. Okay, institute. Okay, so basically, whatever they have, whatever they offer. Okay, admission. You have admission. So all within whatever they offer. Programs, helpful information. You know, you can add campus, or you know, to help students with living. You know, sometimes they have housing and stuff like that. Now, if you go to, like, say, let's say Duke's. You'll see the same, what they offer. Academics, whatever they offer. I had designed one of these like this top, and another one I had on the side with some on top. That's how I was doing my shopping. That's how I did my school too. Admissions. You click on admissions, it will give you admissions, links to admissions. So if I put together with this one, design thinking, images. Okay, design thinking, which is like the bigger one. I like the bigger one. Let me see. Okay, understand. Okay, first, I understood. 92 I have system already. Like I came to system, right? I came to different parts, packages. Now I don't have education package. So what I have, I understand. I don't have any university. I observe. I did think about Harvard. I did think about Minneapolis, University of Minnesota. Then you emphasize. Okay, I don't have it, but what can I do for that? Develop a deep understanding of the challenge. So for me, what's the challenge? For me, the challenge, first of all, I had at that time nothing, right? No university. Now, when you look at university, it looks like this. Okay, it looks just like a building and windows and students. Now, how do I put on a computer for my site? But I was using actually pretty much my ways for shopping or for anything I had before thinking about university. So I came to the idea, okay, they don't offer shoes or jeans or hats or things like that, but they offer education. So I did actually like this design, top design, because in the beginning I had side design, but later I did like more top design and those boxes. In time of package similar to Amazon, I kind of changed my mind to the top design because for some reason I got tired of the side design. So anyway, I started to think about university, and I didn't want to make very simple site, but I just want a kind of a complete site. I would say I did think about making complete site. So to me, complete site would be schools, different schools, whatever they have. Now, beside just naming, like say you click on this, or click on this. Okay, yeah, good. It gives you like picture, for instance. It gives you different names, photos, belonging to the department. Now it gives you information about the program. To me, it should be some kind of more complete information, not really like a simple few things, few links kind of thing. So it should give you certain kind of complete information about that, So this one, degree, for instance, and you have this one, computer. I like this one. So it gives you, see, it gives you information. Well, this is kind of short. Maybe they have more. But to me, it should give you kind of a complete information about that particular degree, what you're gonna learn, what to expect, and things like that. It just you need to have a clear picture. To me, this whatever I have, it's like given a clear picture about particular degree. If you go for this engineering, it would give you a complete picture about this particular. Now you have directory. I had directory not only for the university, but I had directory also for companies and different any sites with big kind of things going. I had directory. This directory could be in my case, because I have a big system, this can come from different locations, not just one location. This directory, some can come even from different countries, not just one. So in this case they have, you see, different names and links, which is good. That was my way to apply. I did have, okay, apply for me was more like for admissions. When you go to admissions, in my case I'll have admissions and then apply. They have apply undergraduate and then probably goes with admissions. So to me, this is just a place where they offer. Now let's take a look at some other ones. Let's take a look at well, let's say Yale. Oh yeah, let's take a look at Yale University. Now Yale University, about Yale, which is the same, you see. That's why I'm saying this is my way of thinking, but somebody was walking and doing it. About Yale, academics, admissions, research. So all that's my way of site for online. Okay, on the bottom you put this one. You contact us. This one, it can be internal, like you see this dotted. It could be internal, it can be with other company making for you. So you see, there is no big difference. They're pretty much the same. If you go through many of them, you will find they're pretty much the same. Yeah, it's a little bit here and there change, but the main idea is like that. I repeat, you say about university, about, you see, leadership, facts, history, and so far, academics, undergraduate, graduate, different programs, specializations, different things. You see, online learning, that's later. Click online learning. Okay, now online learning, that was my later development. I came to, okay, where's design thinking? So I had this one, emphasize define idea. That was for university. So I came to idea university, institute, college, and I was thinking about how it's gonna be, and like I said, I came to those, you know, whatever I was showing to you, departments and stuff like this about us, and contact, and, you know, different helpful information. So then later I think more and more. I did think about like let's say the store is selling something online. So in this case, they don't sell anything online. Basically, the whole business would be like they're offering something, but then it goes back to university. I did think what they can sell, maybe hats or items different, but then I came to the idea of short classes that does not have huge requirements and financing and selective services and this, that, all kind of papers involved. Kind of much easier way to learn something. Maybe it's not like degree kind, but you still have something. Like, let's say, like certificate program. So I would say I would follow this like notice. There is somewhere I've seen like a first one, notice. Let's say this one. This one, understand. I understand on notice. So I have university like that, right? And then I understand they don't really offer anything online. People cannot really buy anything online. All they would have is they would need to tell them go back to school, and that would be just like, say, bank telling about themselves, but not really giving them an opportunity to buy anything or to get something over the line. Okay, so my thinking was at this stage, it was here, understand, I understand, okay, I have a system, okay, I have a system, okay, and at that time I have education only only the university, okay? And I understand I have this mall, I have certain thing, and they have e-commerce going here. Here, there's no e-commerce. They don't sell anything so far. Now, what can I do? So, I understand they don't offer. So I came to that short classes concept, okay? Then I observe, think, I did, and came to a certain way of short classes or certificate programs online, which did not exist. First of all, that system did not exist. And second thing is, no certificates were online. They had distant education, but it's not online. It's over the mail, or you go there and study somewhere, whatever they had for distant education. But I'm talking about this one, over the line, at home, because this was designed actually to explore from home originally. Later I came to idea from work, but originally from home. So from after university, that would be first part, right? I came to that part, which is like now I have. Now second part would be online learning. Now online learning, let's take a look at online learning. Online course, okay, subject. Let's say I like economics, platform. Let's say open here course. Okay. What if I like design thinking? They don't have it. Okay. How about this one? No, it's okay. But anyway, so you see, this one most likely it is short classes would be. My 92 way of online education. I had basically the same. What you take certain course, right? This one, and then you have this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And what is that about? And you click on that, it will give you a certain information for a certain things to study. Sometimes you might have videos. So this is like a certain place for study, you know. So university, like I said, is to introduce the university to people, and this one is just to study if you want to do online. And then in my case I did not really have a free one for like they have free, but in my case like for university that would be like not for free, some money you need to pay. But the free one, I did say for free one, some teachers like on like groups, you know, groups, they have certain maybe classes they offer on that level, they could offer free ones. Now what else I have? They're pretty much the same. Like I'm taking this one right now, IBM. If I go to IBM Institute, okay, online, IBM Institute online, okay, my account. I did about my account, login, name, login, okay, my courses. For instance, yeah, that's a good one, which I did talk to. If you take more than one course, it should give you an option, my courses, because you take more than one course. But in any case, you just put whatever you take. You need to know, so it would tell you what you take. So if I take this one, So it tells me this one. So in this case, if I click on this, they say content 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and introduction, whatever belonging to each number. And if you click on that, it would give you, information, or sometimes videos, sometimes pictures. So the content is made by the teacher, and it could be just writing, or it could be videos too. It depends on how they want to make it. Now, if I look at what else, let's say Harvard, but that's pretty much the same. That's how I had Harvard online. That's how I had. I just want to see sometimes, because I did tag, but it was a long time ago. You see, Harvard, this how I had. You see, online. For me, online is the second division of the same university. First I said classes, but then I said on university, but then it's a division online. So people know, okay, it is online. So it could be two kinds. One is just classes. We have classes, but if you have a lot of classes, you change to like this one, online. It's like we have part of our university online. That was my later kind of development. Now you click on courses. Okay, now you see they have a lot of courses. So when you have a lot of courses, you don't just say we have. I think this is good, like to make like this online, and then you have different courses. See, let me see all courses. You can explore all courses. But you see this one, like if you click on anything, say like global business, for instance, global business. You see, if you notice, it says a certificate program, online courses, right? Online courses. And if you notice what it says here, certificate. So this is my 92 way. It gives you courses. That's what I said, pictures, names, shortly. You click on this, it gives you the whole information, and it gives you an option to purchase. That's what it has. It gives you an option to purchase course. Okay. Now you see, and it gives you different payment options. That's how you pay. Now this price most likely less than you go to Harvard. That's how I had. The price would be less because you don't use facility. To me, this would be more like a certificate program, which is okay. And yeah, I thought at that time actually I should be happy, because to get into Harvard is very difficult. In 92 it was difficult, but now take a look. You can purchase, you can pay. I can right now get in. I take any class from Harvard basically. All I need is just to pay money. Yeah, it's not maybe degree, it's a certificate program, but still, that's what my plan was. Without big hardship and financial, all this, approvals and any other approvals, you can get this by basically paying for a short version of education, like in this case certificate. I did say about certificate program or some kind of shorter programs. So now this would be online education. I'm sure whoever told Harvard, they did know about me and my innovation, but they were doing this somehow hiddenly. They didn't. Right now, if you ask him question, where did you get it? Who was design thinker for that? They probably would be around and around, or they would need to tell about me, because that's my design thinking. Because the design thinking is let me see. Design thinking is a certain mental work. Design thinking. It's a mental work, and one of the requirements of design thinking, you need to be innovative, and it's not really like some want to simplify. Well, you can simplify, but if there is like in 92, believe it or not, suppose I have this a blank piece of paper, okay, and I need to completely from nothing. They had no network like this, no computers, nothing. So I had to I use, suppose, before emphasize, understand, I do like that way, understand, or this discover. But I do like notice, understand, discover. So I discover for myself, no education, no system external, nothing, right? And I came to certain parts, and then step by step. But somebody was going and talking about it. And if you ask them, they would need to tell about me, or they would need to be around and around, because honestly I do know my thinking, and I know it's not AOL of 91 or 92, and it's not Yahoo, whoever was starting during that time. So my social network, I did explain what is my social network. My social network is one kind of way, and my design thinking for online education is another way. Okay, so like I said, that was my design thinking for online education. I can see, or I can check more, but it will be pretty much the same. Let's check on Stanford University. Stanford University. Okay, search, okay, online. I actually don't like that some people just use mine and they're actually walking in my shoes and around and around. Like if I go right now to Stanford and tell them, okay, can I see the guy who came to online education? Because this is all pretty much the same. Every university is using the same, but in 92 it didn't exist. Can you show me the guy? And if I tell them, okay, I want to see this one. I want to see this system. Who came to this system? Okay, the system. They have no answer. Who came to the system? This is not the wire, because internet is only the wire. So this is not the wire. Who came to the system? No answer. Okay. Why Google is using? No answer. Is Google the talent for this? This is not the wire. Google has no answer. Okay. Now, if I go to like online education, okay, Stanford Online. Who came to online? Who came to Stanford Online? They have no answer. Every time they have no answer. Basically, they use for granted everything. And I can tell you how it was, like I told you. My ex-wife was talking to politicians and to some party in Europe, and they started to use, and they want to make money, so they keep telling everybody. And they probably expect some money, but that's not right. If people need the straight answer, why do I need to explore my stuff? This is on my brain. This is on my brain, you know. You're playing around my brain. You are not supposed to do it, honestly. You are not supposed to touch anything. This is all was at home. All this, all system, everything was at home. I can tell you what you can use. I can tell you. You can use this one. You can use this one. This is internet, okay? This one is internet. This one is internet. You can check MIT books. This is internet. User wire between, okay? This is my system. All my system with all my packages. All this is not the wire. This is not the wire between users. This user one place, the same user another place, and I have all this big system between. This not the user. This not the wire. I mean, this not the wire. I have the same over here on any other end, and I have big system. And beside this, I might have this on east side, on west side, or next to big city, and they call it basically by wire. Okay. And now, if you look at any design thinking, if you look at this Stanford online, who came to online? First of all, I came to online. I can tell you, I came to online. They never came to online. Stanford never came to online. Somebody came and said, we're going to have online. Why online? We have no answer. Because you have a lot of programs. That's why online. Otherwise, if you have few classes, it doesn't. I didn't call online in '92, so it's not online. It's just few classes. Otherwise, if you have a lot of classes, it's called Stanford Online. Do you know that all this came from the house and then sexually acquired by spying? Do you know the question? The question: where did you get this one? You have Stanford D School. Can you bring me the guy who came to this part? Stanford Online. Why do you call this one? Why do you say Harvard Online? Who came to this part? And why do you store on the system and it's not the wire? Why it's internet? Nobody will have the answer because they're all using mine. You see, they all play around mine, and then they put mine everywhere, and somebody expecting money for it. And if you take somebody to Stanford D School, nobody can talk. It came from somewhere and nobody knows. And everybody looking, but it came from somewhere. There is no answer. You see, it's all the game. It's really, honestly, it is the game. They use everything, like I told you, eBay, for Amazon, for education online, for many other things. For me, it's honestly, it's disturbing. I came to this, and I had, like, my dream was to implement and all that. But what I had is like somebody else implemented, and everywhere has my way, and I never had any talks, nothing, and no permissions, no agreements, nothing. They use mine without permissions. They use basically illegally. I can even go straight say this is illegal. This is illegal. All you're trying to do is illegal. Because you can use that one. You can use that one, like I said, that one. Okay, this internet. You can use this one. User, and wire. You can use this one. You know, you cannot use this one. You cannot use this one. All this you cannot use. I came to this for every package, every design. It was my way, right? You cannot really use this one because it's like I was talking about Volkswagen. You cannot just go and take, and just because you can make money, you can take and use it. No. So that was my development. And if you look at Google, that's my way. Images stored on image computers. News, that's my way. News stored there. Videos over there. Location, even you put like this, my way. All is my way. Even the name, my way. The name, short text, my way. Pictures, videos, extra to that. That's why I call all. It's my way. One after one is like that. Pages, my way. Videos, you click on videos. You go to like YouTube or any, all those sites. It's my design. I don't know. Somebody was fooling for quite a long time, but I don't know what my ex-wife was telling. You are not really supposed to use that. You had to do in much better, more legal way. That's not how it should be done. And even if you have this, I can talk about this. This is my innovation and everything. Yeah, It might look simple, but in 92, like I said, it was like this blank piece of paper. Imagine this blank piece of paper, and I can show you, suppose, and I'm okay with it. Yes, it was internet configuration, this one. In MIT books before 92, you can find this one. So instead of wire, I came to system and packages and all kind of designs. And for some reason, everybody is using. Look like for them, it was made for them for free to use. And there is no proof, no any permissions, nothing. You don't need to play like this, honestly. You don't need to play kind of stupid and kind of be that kind of user. Because this is not the right way. This is not capitalism. If you want to know about capitalism, this is not capitalism. And it's not the Constitution. The Constitution say, for my effort I should have compensation. I don't see that. Everybody's using and I don't see that. That's not constitutional. This is not really constitutional, all that online. And even the introducing and the whole system. It's not constitutional. It's against American Constitution. It's not capitalism. It's some kind of game. It is even soaked in some kind of those probably German communists, or maybe even Russian. I don't know who they are. Maybe KGB. Is this KGB development? KGB decided to change from that wire to the system. Look like they did. They didn't. I did in Minnesota. I never worked there for them. It was Minnesota. I thought about it in Minnesota, not in Russian army. They cannot say it was there if I was in Minnesota. But anyway, coming back to programs. So why online? Because it's online. Why Stanford online? Because you have many programs. That's when you start to call online. If you have few classes, you don't say online. You could say, but just say we have few classes online. You don't need to really say we have Stanford online. Now, about graduate master's degree, I said I need to talk about it to the school. So to me, master's, PhD, or whatever degree, that's something I would say I would need to talk to school. It should be more than just remote learning. It should be more than like I said, any of those bigger ones I would need to talk. This is like in case of bank, my design thinking for bank. If I want transactions for people, I would need to talk to bank and go from there, because this is certain risk, and I'm not sure if they want to go with that risk and things like that. I think, like I said, they should visit university. It should not be just like every time online. Now, professional education. That would be, I consider it's good. Shorter one, certificate program. I think it's good. You know, stuff again. I do like design thinking, friends. Many times it's hard to find design thinking. Yeah, it's simple. It's kind of simple, but the thing is, that's what is moving. Believe it or not, from zero, from nothing, from blank piece of paper to people to explore. Even if you have all the engineering, you need design thinking. Otherwise, you cannot apply that engineering. You have engineering, you have cables, you have all kind of electronic parts or software, but applying for what? It should be certain concept or certain design thinking, right? So I actually assume design thinking is very important. I've seen somebody say it keeps the company moving. I do believe it keeps the company moving, but you don't see that often. But sometimes you can find under this one maybe innovation. You can find under innovation. Well, this is $8 grand program. It's not really cheap. You know, those universities, to me, it's a little bit overpriced. It's good, everything, but $8,000. Now, what else can I say? Let's take another school. I do like, for instance, Cornell. I do like Cornell. Sometimes I like those kind of remote universities. What do they have? For them, because they're kind of remote, actually is good to offer different programs online. And I've seen somewhere they do have admissions, academics, departments. So you see the same again about Cornell, admissions, academics, this. That's how my way was. But now let's see where they had online. E-Cornell it's called, okay. Okay, online. So now they have like E-Cornell, okay, online certificates. That's pretty good kind of decision. Actually, I do see a lot of my decision. Again, quite a big picture. Online programs gives you information about online programs, contact information, price, and stuff like that. So now, if you see digital marketing, let me see design thinking. Let me see. I do like that one, but let's say just anyone like this certificate. You see, have certificate, and then it gives you information. Gives you information. It gives you the price. Okay, this price, this costs $3,000, which is more affordable. I think this is better price. So anyway, I mean, if you don't get paid much, that's kind of hard. Now, look at Cornell design. That's my normal way. I put on the bottom a lot of things. That's not internet, believe me. Whoever is telling about internet, they're telling stories. They need to ask me, not my ex-wife. That's my design thinking, not my ex-wife. She's not the owner of mine. I was divorced in '93, and most of things people implemented after '93, after I was divorced. He has no authority to talk for me. And even if I like this, I said for myself. You know, I don't know. Everybody keep using it, doing this. Sometimes they turn to how they want. They turn mind to how they want. Only me can decide how I want, because that's not really fair, you know. Nobody's supposed to even have all that exploring unless they talk to me, because you will never find a person except me for the whole exploring, because it's my way of exploring. I don't see any difference. That's my even how they put this program is mine. You see. Course, you put course. Right. Okay. Where do you put? Is it online? Yes, online. Yes, at some point, no. It's not online. It's here. People say online, but it's not really online. It's over here. Here. So you have education, you have that program over here, okay? You see it says education package. You have many universities here, okay? One of them would be Cornell. .edu, my end. Why .edu? Because redirecting to edu computers, educational computers. Now, when you click on submit $3,000, where does it go? Doesn't go to wire. The wire, I mean this one. This is the wire. This is the user, and this is the wire. It doesn't go to wire. It doesn't go to other user. They don't buy from other user. They don't buy from university. They don't buy from university because university has no computer. If you ask university, they don't have those computers. All those computers are located. All these computers are located over here, and let's say middle of the country. That computer is located in the middle of the country, or maybe east side, west side, additional. And then they have the site as a package over here. So when they click on paying 3,000 whatever dollars, it goes here because finance are right here next to it. It does not travel through the whole country, God knows where. It just goes here. Go to this finance because I have finance over there. Okay. Now, when it's purchase, confirmation is going over here. I mean here, about bank. I mean education. But banks knows too. So my bank's finance is with the system. It's actually close to the system. Bank is separate. They can have access to that package, but they are separate. They have own network too. In case of education, they do have like internal network. Whatever university had internal networks, they still have own internal networks, suppose. But all this, that's a new development from '92. That's what I came to. External system packages. That's where sites are located. And when they go to university, they click, it goes over here. Okay, if they buy, it goes here. Confirmation, they have email here, confirmation here. When they access this email. They don't go to university, they don't go to home, they don't go to other user, other company, nothing. They just, it goes all within here, within one building, or few buildings all together. It's like a bunch of buildings together, right? So, what else? Take a look at my system and education together. Okay, this one is my search engine. Okay, so it would be this one. This search engine. Okay, when people submit, it goes to redirect and it goes to, this would be a search. Certain media connected, and they have email. This one forming, and this one is attached to this one. They're all together. This one is pulling. This one should be a line. But this one is pulling. This one all together. So, when this one is pulling, suppose, let me show you. Suppose I type, let's say any new TU Tufts University. Suppose I type Tufts University. Now I type on Tufts, right? Now where does it go? Where does it go? It goes over here. You submit Tufts University, go to redirecting, okay? Now because you pull the Google, okay, Google would give you this one. Google would give you this one. So Google give you this list. So this list would come from this one. That's where you have that. That's managed to this source. That's where you form. You have all these packages and you have media, all that formed in a certain way in pages, and it comes like this. Okay, Tufts. You because when you say google.com, it goes to this part. Okay, which actually goes more directly to this one, which would form out of this media and out of these packages a list. That's my 92 way like this. It forms this. Okay, you have names and have. So now when you click on this one, okay, when you click on this, so basically when you click on this one, on a list, it will link you to this one. It will link you to any of those packages, because this is like, it can link you to media computers like that, or it can link you to this one, whatever you have. They are not always over there, but if you want to access, you click on that and it will link here. It will not go to different state. It will go within the building to other computers. Okay. So now, in case of Tufts University, suppose you have admissions, right? You have admissions, and suppose you have admissions, but suppose they sell something. Let's say online, search online, search online. Okay, let's see. Oops. Online. Oops. Okay, now if you search online, okay, now search online. Buy flaggy 2G. You see, take a look. So now that's what my way was. Because you have online, you can buy now. Now, where do you buy? You don't buy from the wire. Okay, now whatever they have to sell, they can post here, right? Suppose they posted like whatever they have for sale, right? To buy. Let me see. They have like page not found. Well, maybe I should choose something else. Suppose how about this? Wow, design thinking. Okay, now entire site dedicated to design thinking. Take a look. I think Germans need to take a look at this. They should pay for mine. That's more important than play around, you know. I know she was talking to Germans. I can tell their brain here and there, but it's Germany has more government organizations and schools than America, and I can tell that it has a bend to less private schools. I can see the bend, so I can tell immediately who was talking. But they do like certain nice motorcycles. I don't think it's really Russian. I would say Germans. They were talking about mine, but you have this one, Stanford School, design thinking. See, just consider that, and if it's my thinking, I should get my mind. You don't need to play. Otherwise, you need to say it's you. Can you say it's you? Because I know it's mine. It's not your brain. So anyway, I don't see anything. But let's say That was bad example. Let's say Cornell University. Okay, suppose they have a program. I've seen $3,000 something dollars. Suppose this certificate. Okay, now you go to the security. Okay, now this certificate. Okay, how it works. Okay, enroll $3,000. Okay, for monthly payment. Okay, say continue. Suppose continue. Say continue. Okay, what does it give you? It should give you a way to pay basically. Based on my 92 way, it should give you a way to pay. See the price check out. Why? Because, like I said, I came to the system, right? It's not the wire. I came to that package, right? Education. Now, because the university normally doesn't sell, but I came to that part and ideas for online education. Now I have finance and e-commerce already for that, ready. So for me it's very easy. I can just set the price. That's what I had. When I have certificate program, short program, I have the price. That's what I said. The price. That's what it is. You have the price. Total $3,600. If you click on checkout, most likely, well, create account. Yeah, you can create account, but it would give you. See, you have a card. You have a card. Apply discount. Well, I don't have any discount. But anyway, basically this is e-commerce. Now again, coming back to this one. This one, for instance, user, right? He click on this. He go to, like, say, Google, right? Google, whatever Google had. So Google, from the search pack, it pull this package, right? Education. Part of it is online. Online part has finance. So when you click on buy, it goes to finance, bank finance altogether. I had one payment too. So that's how it is. Believe me, that's how it works. That's my system from 92. Believe me. This on internet. For internet, honestly, I have no explanations. Because this internet, this one user, another user, and the wire. There is no payment, no university, no packages, no design, nothing. It's only the wire. Okay. In my case, if you change to this, I have this one user, for instance. This one is satellite. Okay. Another user would be here. He has redirection too. Okay. He has a system. Suppose in Europe, exactly the same. He is going to this system. He is getting this package, education package. Part of it is education. He is clicking on that, purchasing from finance. And again, between this user, he might talk to, oh, I just bought it. Okay. Okay, Harvard Online. That would be my normal way. Online, if you have many courses, if you have different programs, you would go to online, like I said before. Okay, you have certificates, you have different programs. That's my normal way. I put things like that, picture and description, just the name. That would be optional, like this. If you click on this, it would give you the whole description. Okay, and way to purchase. So probably somewhere there you can purchase, but in my case, like if it says the price, there is a place to purchase. So this to me, online education is like this. I would say like the end. Okay, online education. Basically, you will never find a straight answer. But I actually do not afraid to say I came to that. I see that's my online education. Not only online education, but also online movie watching and online social network and online e-commerce, everything. Because that's just my way. That's what I came to. Now, at the end, I would say I was satisfied with I have university and online education. I thought it's good. I decided to put aside thinking, and I thought if I need more, I can always think more. For me, it was important to have certain foundation or something that I can talk to investors or rich people, because my ideas were to go and talk to someone. It just happened that way. I see they jumped in, and I was trying to get money, but I couldn't. So I hope someday I will get some money. Anyway, what else? Education's pros and cons. This is a good one. Advantages, disadvantages. What I think about it. Well, like I said, from the pollution point of view, I think is good. For me, disadvantages would be like labs, or oil painting, or guitar playing. I think that you can read, but I think you should go and do with your teacher. But again, if you use a lot of videos, it could be very close to in-person education, person-to-person education. They tell you advantages, disadvantages. I actually did not really care about, I need to make online education, or I need to sell someone an idea, it's the best one in the world. No, I did not even think about this. What I was thinking, I came to online university, right? And I thought I'm going to have universities and institutes. But then I came to thinking, I can take some classes. I can take classes, different classes, and programs. Like, to me, it was like classes or certificate program. I thought it's good. I did not even think about replacing or anything. I did not try to compete or replace or whatever, There are certain disadvantages. I would say for medical people, you need to learn. For dentists, you need to go to lab, and there are many professions like welding or certain trade skills that you need to learn from the work or from people. You can read online, but it's kind of, I would say, not for everything. Yes, I can learn about Buddhism online, or even business. A lot of it on business I can learn online, marketing online, many things online, but certain practical probably you need to go to school. What else can I say? Advantages and disadvantages. To me, advantage, definitely you don't need to drive, and disadvantage, I would say, like labs, or like oil painting or guitar playing, and dentist, kind of learning how to be a dentist. Yeah, I think you should go to school. I would say that's disadvantage. It's not for everything. My original idea was not for everything. That's all I can say. It's not for everything. Online learning is not for everything.